Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit the subscribe button, and thank you for supporting the channel. And how you give back to the channel, which is greatly appreciated, is by hitting the thumbs up and your beautiful messages and comments as well. So thank you so much. We're going to do a reading today. It's just a general message for the next few weeks ahead. I'm a little bit under the weather. I've got sore throat and a bit of a cough, so bear with me. But Spirit has urged me, I feel a message needs to come out for someone. Please take what resonates, what doesn't is not for you. Not every reading is for you. Don't make it fit. Genders are reversed, roles are reversed, you know, just listen to the message, okay? So let's just see what needs to come out for the collective. We're going through a lot of transformation, a lot of transcendence, a lot of breaking away, a lot of closing out cycles. Personally, with people, places and situations, there's upgrades. That's what they do. Dark night of the soul, things like that. So sicknesses, illnesses, as you transform, as you release emotions, a lot of emotions are coming up for people. A lot of clarity is about to come in for people. So just be aware of all those things as you move through and go through some, there's some pretty hectic paradigm shifts for people. And as I just said that, you know, the deceit, the deception, the trickery card has come out. Now, Seven of Swords is, you know, we can deceive ourselves, we can trick ourselves, we can sabotage ourselves. But it's generally representative of sneaky people, people who put it over you, people who get away with things, people who aren't there for the right reasons. You know, they have an agenda. All right. The second card out, you know, this is tug of war. This is resistance. Five of Wands. So someone here, and we have the King of Swords. That's a masculine energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy. You could be dealing with a masculine, or it could be the masculine within you. I have a strong feeling this is about someone dealing with a masculine, or this is going to be about a masculine, this reading. So what I'm getting here is, and here we have spiritual contracts. So the higher up, it's funny, I talked about transcendence, closing things out, spiritual contracts. 2022, and you're going to hear me say this a lot, in 2023, 2022 is a 6. That is about heart, relationships, destiny, path. 2023 is a 7. That's about spiritual contracts, fated, destined, karmic alignment. That's why for the next 18 months, you know, the divine is stepping in. They are saying you have a destiny. This is the person, place, or situation. You have a spiritual contract here. We are evolving. See, there's a natural evolution happening that some of us don't even have a choice in that evolution, okay? It's a natural upgrade that's happening to people. We're all going through it, which is the cleansing and the clearing. So what we're doing here is somebody could be struggling. They could be stuck about letting things go, but the sword of truth comes in. You know, the King of Swords represents an energy where a lot of truth is about to come in. And where you are resistant, where people are being resistant, keeping you stuck, holding you stuck, the trickery, the deceit, the deception, the sabotage, the saboteurs, they will be shown, and this is the higher up stepping in. You know what people don't understand, and we say it, but they don't get it. You cannot fight destiny. There's a lot of time we have free will. There's a lot of time you can sabotage, manipulate, you know, do all sorts of energy work, manipulation. Let's not go into it. But the thing is, when the higher up actually says, no, there's a destiny here with this person, place, path, purpose, and there's an actual contract. You know, you just don't want to get involved. And this person can even feel it. They've got all these cups around them, all this security, stability, all these cups in a row. But there's something missing here. There's something deeper. There's a calling. There's a knowing. And this is about receiving. You are going to receive this. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're around, if you're in confusion, if you're going through something right now, you are going to get clear. You are being asked to cut your emotions or disconnect your emotions maybe, or that is the sword of truth coming through, okay? And a lot of people will be cutting people off here, you know, that I'm not negotiating with you. This isn't, you know, it's like someone needs to let go here. Yeah. Okay, there's definitely someone here that is bringing in an offer, a small offer. Now, 2 stories here. Someone might be very someone's been very hurt. They've been tricked, taken advantage of, the wrong people with the wrong intentions. Over and over, they seem to pull the wool over their eyes. So someone's coming in with an offer towards someone who is very guarded, very, very resistant. But this King of Swords energy and King of Wands energy is about truth and taking action and following through. For some of you, there's a storyline here. Someone is finally going to put in the work, put in the effort, take the steps, even against your resistance. This is a person sent in who can do this and who wants to do this. And they are spiritually contracted to you. This is fate, destiny, karma. This is about the future, bigger picture, natural evolution, and evolution within you, balance, temperance. This is the universe balancing up where you didn't get equal give and take, where you only got the takers, the tricksters, the charlatans, that only wanted to come in and take from you what you had. For some of you, it's what you had, who you were. This is someone who's now incredibly guarded. Incredibly guarded. I'm feeling the energy of it now. I don't know if there is two storylines here, but we'll see what comes out. Know this. This person will not move forward fast. They will move forward slowly. They will plan and think or get to know you because they are fully aware. But they do have that persistence there, and I think that's what you haven't experienced. Someone who's willing to follow through, put in the extra effort. They've been sent in by the divine. They're asking you to trust here because you are in sort of, you're not believing it. You're really not believing it. You may have actually disconnected or do disconnect. That's a, this never happens for me type thing. But they're telling you here, we're going to balance this up. This is two major arcanas. This is the universe stepping in saying, yeah, no, this is like unjustified. Like, I don't feel this person deserved this, and I don't think they can work this out. Why they consistently get the Seven of Swords, the tricksters. The people, they're not for what they can take. An innocent victim, I heard Spirit say. Someone, and no one's a victim. No one's a victim, but this is something the higher up and the future and the temperance. They're sending someone in. So there's a receiving, but there's a massive fear here. Massive fear to even receive now. Someone's been very hurt. Yeah, look at that, very hurt. Someone's rushing in with passion. Or they have had this, but they always get disappointed. Yeah, look at that. They always get left out in the cold, abandoned, rejected, left behind, trumped by another woman. I feel like this is about, another woman always comes in and trumps, which is uncalled for, unjustified, because this person isn't of high vibration. They purposely, if a feminine wanted to come in and sabotage the relationship, it works for them. And this also could be that this person's now become the Queen of Swords. She's cut her emotions off because she has to think practically and logically now because of the past, because of the abandonment, because of the rejection. And the universe, look at that, you can't make this up. Universe, high priestess, high priest, the future, balancing karmic justice of natural cycles, wish fulfillment. It is this person's wish fulfillment to just have someone come in and oh my God, I felt the just do the right thing, just put in the work, just follow through. Wow, yeah, marriage, security, stability, build a foundation. This is about someone who always got offers from the tricksters, who wanted something, took something, got away with something, was smart, manipulative, whatever. You get the drift. That's the offers they get. No wonder. I'm feeling you. Okay, so what we're getting, so very guarded, very resistant now. See, very stuck in this, and probably can't even work out why. Because when I hear injustice, there is no reason why. So we're going to look into that. But there is a new beginning here. There is an absolute new beginning. Tell me about this. Yep, there's a message, text, email, invite, a conversation set up by Spirit about your new beginning. And this is the King of Swords, the King of Wands, and an Ace of Wands. A new beginning. And you're getting a new beginning there. See, the universe has stepped in. They have said, the higher up have said, no more heartbreak. No more of this no more heartbreak. They will put a stop to anyone that wants to come in and do that. Now, I'm hearing this is enough. This is the high priestess over the book. She's got her hands over the book. She is looking down upon that book, and she said, I'm bringing in temperance and balance. There is something naturally out of balance here. So this is serious. This isn't just about, oh, I've broken up with someone, and this is deeper. This is like a karmic cycle. See, moving forward, the Chariot, it's a yes. You are moving past this. The Devil, I can't make it up. See, receiving, she's just expecting, he is just expecting the devil, the shadow, the toxic, the interference, the sabotages, and here comes very fast, passionate King of Pentacles. And do you know what the King of Pentacles, he makes a small offer at the start, she, for a relationship to build a foundation. But he is going to come in, but he's slow, steady, long-term, stable. Prepared to build long-term, can build something long-term with this, and wants to with this person who's always been rejected. It's like they see it. And the Hierophant had stepped in and brings wish fulfillment where there was illusion and delusion. And it's funny, I said, it's like they can see it and nobody else did. Or if anybody else did, they took advantage of it. Excuse me. They wanted something from it. So the Moon card, this illusion and delusion is going to be a reset cycle, a reset karmic cycle. There you go. Look at that. Yeah, you're going to come out of this absolute burnout. Like, this is someone who cannot work it out. They're so mentally exhausted, they cannot work it out anymore. It's breakdown, it's breakthrough. It's really good. See, the Magician, a new beginning, fated, being manifested, about to expand. We have an offer coming in here. And they're coming in. This person is actually coming in to collaborate, to work with you, to put in the work. You'll get victory. They've come in to reset a brand new karmic cycle with you. You need to take a leap of faith. We have the Emperor and Empress, divine counterparts. This is a match, and this is why the higher up. So if you've always had this disappointment, always been left, abandoned, people that don't put in the work, that come in for the wrong reasons, whatever it is for you, know this. You are going to end up with an Emperor and Empress relationship and connection, and you cannot get better. You might have always got this, but they're releasing you of that burden. The Tower is a major arcana. The universe is releasing you of that burden, and they're going to make you review everything. This person's coming in and they are determined, and they have the energy or the passion or the communication or the know-how to do that for you. We have the Three of Cups. That is celebration and wish fulfillment and a reward from the universe. I cannot make this up. We've got the Hierophant, the High Priestess. So for you people, they are bringing you a reward. This is a blessing, and it's going to close out a very painful cycle that you have been in, a cycle that can no longer continue, and that's what they're saying here. This pain, this hurt, this consistent not working, you not being the one, the option, the choice, whatever it is, the heartbreak, they're putting a stop to it. And it ends up with the Hierophant bringing you wish fulfillment, clearing whatever the delusion is, and making a final decision, resetting it, moving you on to calmer waters. You've got the Sun card, you've got the Success card here. There is an absolute death, an ending. You have closed out some major cycle. You are going to get long-term, stable, secure, something you can build and grow with this Emperor and Empress energy. This is very entrepreneurial, or you've been single and now you have it all. You have the abundance, you just don't have the partner. Hangman and Justice. This is justice that's coming to you that you have not been able to work out why. We have the King of Cups coming in, being all romantic, making a gesture, and this is very healing and creating strength for both of these people and a new beginning, an overflowing abundance. So that is amazing. So I knew I had to get a message out for someone. So these have been interesting new cards. So let's get some messages out. What's been going on for this person? Why have they been going through this? Let's also ask what these past person or people wanted to say to them. Lustful desires. Grieving at last. Yeah, this is basically always bringing in the wrong people, or people seeing you for the wrong reasons, okay? People wanting to take from you, take your energy, take your light, take, I don't know, just takers, let's call it. Grieving. You are stuck in grief. Here it is here. Look, that has actually fallen on that card, stuck in grief. Because I'm really feeling an energy where this person, like, there's something that's not balanced, like it's not justified. And spirit, yeah. At last. So at last, we do have the Lovers and the breakthrough and finding someone who actually, I heard, sees you on a pedestal. So you are a person that actually has a lot of beautiful energy or light. You open their hearts, okay? You open their hearts. You give a lot. And that creates a lot of fear for them that actually makes them run. Okay, because you can probably activate or go into the deeper levels, or, you know, you're a very loving, giving, caring. That's an Empress energy, you know, that's an Empress energy. And a lot of them run from you, okay, or a lot of them will sabotage it. Masculine or feminine, put this where it resonates. It leaves you in grieving. And you have been on that journey for a while. The Marriage card is coming in. They see you as marriage material now, all right? Someone inspires them to create, something inspires someone that you are, oh my gosh, you are someone that inspires them to create a strong foundation for marriage. So finally you've met someone who sort of sees it, sees through it, isn't afraid of that, sees that as the, you know, what I've been looking for. And passion is ignited between you two. Okay, at last, passion ignited. Their intense desire towards you is too hard for them to stay away and to know that, and they know the difference between love and lust. So finally, someone has come in, and or you know the difference. Their passion's there, but you know the difference between love and lust. You know the difference between someone I can build with and someone who wants to build with me. And I feel it's this person coming in, sent in by the higher up, to who has got that ability, okay? Finally, that's why at last, your frequency, they match your frequency. The player is gone. And maybe if they were in that player, maybe they have not found someone that matches their frequency before. So two messages. The person coming in, probably, the player doesn't mean they cheat, doesn't mean they play around. They may not, but it means they've never met that someone that they, you know, saw a lifetime with, or shifted them into other, you know, levels within themselves. Or, you know, players sort of can be, well, I've never met sort of someone who I've decided I want to do that with, you know. So they've actually, or they're about to put their player ways away. They don't serve them anymore. They don't get that, the lust, the passion, it doesn't, that's not what they want, and that doesn't fulfill them anymore. And on the flip side, the person who's always got that, at last you're finding someone who's prepared or is ready or has given the player lifestyle away, or the uncommittal, or the you know, you're too powerful, you're too good for me, or you're too, you know, that's someone not ready to step up. A player's not ready to step up. They're not ready to step through. That's what a player is. It doesn't mean you're out, you know, seeking every single person you find. It means that you are not ready to step up or step through. So finally, you're finding someone who's ready. They feel at last they've met someone that they could see themselves building with. There is a frequency connection here. They are aligning to your frequency now of love, and operating in a high frequency vibration with openness to receiving. So they could be going through a shift, or you could be going, yeah, they're plotting. They're plotting, planning, battle of the wits. So they do know they have to put some, you both have to let your guards down, and you both have to allow and trying to, you know, when you're plotting and you're like, I need to get this right, I need to pull this off right, I need to make sure every step's right. Well, you actually don't. You both just need to let your guard down here. Endings. They've entered your life to test you, to reach you, and bring you to the very best within you. Now, their part in your story is coming through. So a new part in their story, closing out the old story. They're putting endings in, you're putting endings in, you've created endings in them, they've created endings in you, or will. This hasn't happened. So this is major, guys. This is backing up a storyline. This is finally, you know, someone here is afraid to trust one of the partners, maybe both. That's maybe why there's frequency upgrades and things. They're afraid to get hurt. Illusion is keeping them locked in anxiety and unable to act upon their love. Yeah, they're coming across cold. They're coming across like they're pulling away, pulling back. You may feel like it's a losing battle, or you might go through that with them when they come in, like a pulling back. But they're saying don't doubt yourself, don't downgrade yourself here. They're just going through the unknown. See, they're uprooting their life, people, places, situations. When someone goes through this, or you, or vice versa, they are completely uprooting their entire life. This house, this foundation that they're built on is not even on the earth. It's lifting off the earth. Their whole foundation, their whole reality is changing. And probably for you too, if you've never had that before. Okay, this is something you haven't had before. This is the unknown. So when you go through that, you know, there's fear, great fear here. There can be, you know, a pulling back, a disconnection, a battle within, because this is a divine truth. And we have the divine here, the high priest, the high priestess, the emperor and empress came out. I mean, this is a divine truth that two people, I'll put, have to face. We are helping this connection evolve to see things as they really are and to bring to light all that has been hidden. And it's interesting, and that now answers the question, how are we going for time? 25. That answers the question, as I said, why this injustice of this person, that it didn't seem right, the energy didn't seem right about how they always got this injustice, or how they always got the wrong people with the wrong intentions, or the players, or the whatever you want to call it, the people who didn't follow through, the people who just took, whatever it was. What was the injustice? Why were they getting this devilish energy all the time? You know, because we have divine counterparts here, Emperor and Empress, High Priest and Priestess, written up, temperance, evolution. You know, sometimes there is a lot of sabotage. There is a lot of, because a divine truth does have a journey to get to, or a lot of roadblocks, or a lot of saboteurs, or why though? Okay, I've had another energy come in here, guys. It's as I was talking about sabotage. Oh my God. As I was just talking about sabotage. There's other people, or a person, or a partner, or whoever, that definitely is dreaming up, or being manifesting, or dreaming. They want to reach out and make a gesture to you, and they feel very foolish for letting you go, for tricking you, for sabotaging you, for treating you unfairly, with injustice, probably a selfishness. They do feel foolish right now. They are working out the key, what key, expect some kind of gesture. They want to connect again. Okay, this is the past coming in. I tell you, divine truths, divine counterparts always get sabotaged. Boundaries, you need to have strong boundaries with this person, and it was about boundaries because they do have a dark side. They're sent in from the dark. There's the devil trying to block it, what you're trying to receive. I knew this was a different energy, this reading. Yes, someone has energies or whatever's sent to them that tries to block their unions. Sexual unions, they will try and charm you, entice you with a romance, you know, very sexual energy. There is a dark side to this person. They have a dark side that no one knows, and feel that their true side is, they're too afraid to show their true side. It's probably why they ran from you. It's probably why they're trying to resurrect this connection with you. They see you as very innocent. They see you as very pure. They saw your connection as very innocent and pure, and unfortunately, they went to their shadow side or their dark side. It's ancestral karma. This is something through their family line, their bloodline, their ancestors. They've been unable to grow and move through this karmic cycle that they have got through their family, and a lack of faith. Yeah. They were divinely guided. They are divinely guided to come in to you. They know you're going to be guarded. There is a journey in this, or there has been. They try and connect with you through music and healing. They want healing with you. This is a past life issue or connection. Be careful they don't... They see you as the fairy tale, you know, the innocent, the fairy tale, the one they would want. But remember, they've got to be able to follow through. You're guarded. You've been in separation with this person. They find you very interesting. You were divinely brought to them to clear out their toxicity, to help them through their toxicity. You were the pure... Remember I kept saying innocent, pure... something. You were that. You were to help them. You know, you were help them to get out of toxic friendships, relationships, creating, and you were supposed to, or they were supposed to remove toxic friends, groups, so between you that prevented you from seeing them, and people, places that were preventing them seeing the purity of your soul. It's a bit of a shame because they, you know, the thing was, it was the fairy tale. You were the fairy tale for them, the happily ever after. That you were sent in, you were divinely guided to help them, but they had a lack of faith. They had a lack of faith. They went back to toxicity. They do want to come in and offer though. I don't know. Choices. You've got a choice there. You will have choices. That's been coming up a lot. I've even posted stuff about that. You're resistant. There was too much back and forth. There's a lot of gossip around this. They want justice, and they want to permanently mark you. They do want you in their life, whether it's friends, lovers. They do want you in their life. They are now experiencing many tower moments in their life where they've helped them gain clarity on this connection, so they've become aware of it. You are going to be a power couple. They were tempted. They didn't fight for you. That's what the separation was, and that's what's coming in. That just gives me my clarity for the reading. Yep, they gave you mixed signals. They were part of your divine blueprint. And this is why serendipity now, Spirit's bringing in someone who will put in the work, who will fight with you, for you, who will follow through, who will defend you, who will remove toxic people, who will stand up for the connection, who will stand in their truth and move forward and take action and say what needs to be said. And that's the difference between player energy. That negative, they will go for the toxic. They're easily seduced. They're easily persuaded. They don't follow through. They haven't got it in them. They don't step up. They don't step forward. They make mistakes. You know, that is page energy. That is player energy. Can't follow through. Can't, you know, and that was part of that person's karmic history through genetics, not evolving through the levels. And you were sent in to help them do that. See, old wounds, heal old wounds. That's why you came through as the pure, as the innocent, as the high priestess energy. It's up to you. You were dealt a bad hand. They slipped away. They're anxiously waiting. There's unseen factors, and they are broken. So they've been through it. They have seen it. Have they evolved? I don't know. I gotta know. But hey, I'm talking to a collective. You would have to discern that yourself. I think you've learned a lot. But they are bringing someone finally at last. So I'm going to wrap it up by saying this. This person had to step up and match your frequency. And finally, at last, they've realised that I could build a marriage with you. You are the divine truth. You know, all of that. They're plotting and working out how to come back. And have they evolved out of this and divine intervention stepped in? That is for each individual person, because remember that 6 and 7, 2022, 2023. We're looking at contracts here. The universe is looking at contracts, who's stepping up, who's not. Justice, injustice, all of that is determined by the higher up and us. But just know this for some of you, if you're waiting for that person to return, I do not like the word twin flame, you know that. But this is a divine counterpart, a divine soulmate, a divine match, your other half, or the person you feel is your other half. I don't like the word twin flame because people have it completely wrong, completely out of perspective. And unless you have a higher divine mission and purpose with the universe on a spiritual level, and unless you're part of the grid system within a higher frequency shift within the universal grid system, you're probably not in a twin flame. You've probably met someone who mimics you. Yeah, we all have a twin. You know, you can meet a female that looks like you and is your twin, or, you know, whatever. Doesn't mean, you know them, or they can be a complete stranger. But people have this twin thing. I mean, I've got to do a big segment about it, but I know it's going to rock a lot of boats. And you have to be incredibly spiritually evolved to be in a twin flame union or end up in a twin flame union. I mean, it's only 144, 177,000 on the earth, increasing up in the whole world. Every second person thinks they're with their twin. They're not. It's a divine counterpart that is like a twin. Well, you've just grabbled onto it. So I don't want to, I'm going to stop there because I'm going to get on a tangent. For others of you, this injustice that you've been through, the higher up is now stepping in and they're putting a stop to this cycle for you. So please trust, don't be so guarded, work through your wounds, allow this person to come in. They are slow, they are long-term, they're willing to build, they're willing to put it in. You have shifted them, they have shifted you. They have finally met someone at last that they feel they can build with, says marriage material, probably shifted their paradigm, probably changed their perspective of themselves, of their family, friends, groups, associations, all of the above, and vice versa. And that's your reward. You're going to have an emperor and empress energy connection, and that is your reward from the universe for all that you went through. Okay, so there it is, guys. Whoever needed to hear this message, there it is. Okay, take care. Bye.